Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna praise him. I just wanna, hey, hey. The shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just wanna, I just wanna, hey, hey, hey. Now that song where I hear will give me inspiration for this live. I swear down. Take the shackles, Makayoboye. I say take the shackles, Sharabata Sandabudu. Take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. Yeah, Filati Jabo. Sorry. You see, when I say if I wake up and I say I get hair like this, I will just look like say I be 23. Now say if I can't come on my cap now, because this kind of bros, maybe not. If it be bros, if it be say bros don't grow, if it be. But if I wear this cap like this, now me and the drag street with day fully dragging the streets. Hey, really. 22, 23 ish. Nobody go show us. Maybe like 22, maybe like 23. Oh more. I they also check my stats online. They check my I don't know what they call now. What did they happen now? My people, unless I don't release TOP, things over people is out. More go check them. Everybody start streaming. I'm gonna give me numbers on this song. I still get one more single for that before I release my album, Shan. That's what I'm good. Now, this is my last single I want to shoot video for. Banging. Okay. When I don't hear the news for Bangladesh, you know, military people have protest, military has take over in Bangladesh. But I don't want to talk too much about that one. I don't waste too much time going into details. I'm not talking about our own protest for here. As usual, you know, Nigerian government they say, you know, they don't talk, say Nigerians, we are too stupid to vex on our own. Nigerian government believes, say, nothing they won't do us, we go make us vex on our own. Say, we are too stupid. Nigerians are too stupid. Nigerians don't get sense. Nothing if you do Nigerians, when Nigerians go vex. You don't understand? Say somebody must be sponsoring you people to vex. You people are too daft. Nigerian government say they don't get brain, say Nigerians don't do. Say nothing they won't do it and go get sense when they go vex. I wonder who sponsored Dangote one-man protest last week. I mean 2 weeks ago, sorry. Who sponsored Dangote protest 2 weeks ago? Who sponsored a protest? Now see as government quick answer them. Quick, they don't arrange. When we say the same government pass petrol industry law, say everybody say petrol is now free for all, everybody go and find your petrol. Say government don't get right to pull them out. Now government don't pull them out, they give one person crude oil. Teacher, welcome. I'm very happy to see you. Go and teach that girl. She has too much free time. I wonder, is anybody they sponsor those ones? You know, the issue for Nigeria, be say, as they always tell us, we don't want to do the hard work of organizing ourselves. Now they give the government these excuses where they use talk to us anyhow, TikTok A, TikTok B, because we are not organized under our own interests. You know, my father fella they protest well, but now when he get MOP, and anytime he call for protest, now members of MOP they join that protest. you know. So the protest they get face, organization, you know. I want make we as African people to understand, say we need that work. You know, in the days of Fela, in those 70s, in the 70s, people still experience colonialism well. People will experience colonialism till they are alive. They're plenty. Almost everybody when they are alive for 1970 that time, they experience colonialism. So nobody feel bobo them. So people understand the essence of organizing against oppression. But we now, we say our story with the years. Some of us don't even hear the story. Some of us don't even know what happened. We don't know anything. We just they live our life. They drink, they dance, they more. But we know for our heart, say something they wrong. You know, I say we need to do something. But we don't understand it. How I want to talk. We don't understand the extent of the work we get. We don't say the work we get big. We don't say that's something where we guys do big where. You know, we believe say that's something that just something to do. Just protest. You know. Me, I feel say this government, they very, very sinister. To talk say somebody they sponsor protest. If somebody they sponsor protest, that person may they go find out now. Abi? It is the job of the government to go and find anybody that wants to hijack the process of the protest. Government don't say they catch 6 Spaniards. I don't even understand this story again. Now Russian flag they fly. She been a Russian people they supposed to arrest. Government don't arrest 6 people from Spain. How Spanish people take the print Russian flag? She Spain won't give Russia bad name ni. I be Spain and Russia are working together. I be these Spanish people now people we come from. We don't. I don't understand the story. Whoever wants to hijack protest is the government's duty to protect the people from being hijacked. But me, I see how the people of northern Nigeria live. I see how the people of northern Nigeria live. And if any of us won't deceive ourselves, say, we never see anything. They never see anything. They never see anything for this Nigeria. If they want to continue like the thing saying, one thing, do 2 things. They never see anything. Because the people will still do worse. They will do worse than this. If the big men of Nigeria continue the way they are going, the people of Nigeria will do worse than this. The only thing that can save all these big men of Nigeria is to put their hand in their pockets. All Nigeria money they don't pack, hide under soccer way, hide for France, hide for Germany, hide under bed, hide inside BBL. When they go bring everything outside, begin invest for sports. Not be sports betting, no. My next episode for this organized abandonment why they do so is sports. When they go invest for sports, invest for education, invest for healthcare, invest for technology, invest for this, pack money full outside. Make young people they walk, make they see where they go, make they see their future. This one where they see so now small. Senators run, call recess. Come to say they want to do protest, say they divest. Our senators go on break. Now I see all these big men. Now see all these big men. They go on break, they jackpot, they come up for office. Every man for his motherfucking self. When I say my chafe, this don't come back. If I know where I see this chafe flag after looking for it for months. If I see where I see him, any Nigerian government where they talk say now somebody they sponsor Nigeria to vex for this government, to vex for the big men of this country. Any Nigerian we talk like that is a bastard Nigerian. I swear down. It's a bastard Nigerian. Me say they talk say Nigerian people, what thing they happen to them? What thing they happen to northern Nigerians, eastern Nigerians? No reach for Nigerians to enter streets, scatter everything. You know reach. Now somebody must come sponsor them to see what thing they happen to their life. If government they do well, who they sponsor them for UK to scatter? They protest for UK right now. They fight immigrants. There's a protest in the UK right now. Who they sponsor them? Who they sponsor them now? You don't hear their government call somebody they sponsor the protest. Their government, they honest. Yes, anti-immigrant protest. Now they tell you, Nigerian people. That's why I want to talk about this. Take the shackles off our feet. It's about immigration. Now I want to talk about today, really. You know, this immigration protest, with the anti-immigration protest, what they happen for UK. You hear the United Kingdom government coming to lie, say something. No, they understand. They understand what's in they happen. Yes, corporate immigration. There's class warfare in Europe and America. They tell you now. I don't tell you now since. There's class warfare right now. The reason why Canada, UK, America, they allow so many Africans and Asians into their country is because their people are refusing to work for them. Their people want better wages. Their people want better benefits. The people of these countries are complaining that their billionaires are making more money than ever before. These corporations are making more money than ever before. They want a larger share of the imperialism. I'm not talking a good argument because this is the argument of the Europeans, and they always talk about the working class of Europe. This has always been their argument. Their government will go out, commit colonialism, imperialism. What they argue for is never stop colonialism, stop imperialism. They need to argue that one. They always argue with the government, where is our share? So this time around, their government is saying, we are not giving you any share. Due to colonialism and imperialism, there are the hordes of real unemployed people all over the world, the real suffering masses of the world, the Africans and the Asians. Ship them in to do this job that their people don't want to do. Go to America, go to Europe. Come and see Africans all over, Asians, cleaning the street, all the menial jobs. You can't see Oyibo doing it anymore. Oyibo don't abandon those jobs. They need us to fill those jobs. Why they refuse to employ their people? There's internal class warfare. Our fellow Foriko. Now we go take head, carry on. Because our government have refused to do what they need to do here in Africa. We are pawns in their own internal class warfare. Pawns that they will discard and dispose at any time that they are ready. And this is not the fault of African people. I say it. It's the fault of our elders, the elites of this country. African leaders. Sorry, they are not leaders. The African rulers. Because you see, before, this is not the game where they play. They tell you this is the game they've been playing forever. These people have no vision. Without whiteness, they have no vision. Whiteness is, since they have betrayed their own traditional kings, betrayed their own traditional society, these descendants of African slavers that rule Africa today, and they tell you now, their ancestors, how did they get to power? By betraying their society, going behind their kings, going behind their chiefs, to work with Europeans to destroy and destabilize their own society. The Jaja of Opobos, go and read their history. This is how they all came to be something. Through slave trade, they are all either, that at the time you go and all the 80-90% of the prominent African families, go and check them, is either directly, my family, we indirectly, agent of slave trade. My papa now, my grandfather was a reverend. My great-grandfather was a canon. These were agents of slave trade, fam. To pacify the people for colonialism. Also to pacify the people for slave trade. All these institutions, the banking, these are all agents of the trade. I tell you now, before colonialism come Africa, there was no such thing as lawyer for Africa. Nobody need lawyer. Nobody need accountant. Nobody need architect. Nobody, all these jobs are to facilitate the exploitation of Africa. That's why it is difficult for people in these industries, in these institutions, to engage in revolutionary work. Because the education wey you need to enter that kind institution go remove your African responsibility from you. You go gats learn am outside that educational system. If you decide to just stay focused on wetin you learn for that thing, you can never think of Africa. You can never think say you need to help your people. You can never. So these people, back in the day, when Europeans come, Africa better pass Europe. Nothing you want tell African man that time, we go make us say, he won't go Europe, go work. You can never tell an African man, say, man, come up for Africa that time, say, come go Europe, we get one work for you. You go swear for your father. Africans did not used to work. We know they work. This idea of work where they so say, you go wake up in the morning, go work for person, we go pay you salary. Africans work for nobody. We dey work, sorry, but Africans dey work for anybody. We didn't work for wage. The first law of Africa be say every African must own land. That's the first African law. Nobody can deny an African man land in Africa. Once you are born, they give you land. And with land comes what? Wealth. Immediately you are born, your future was secure. You, whatever you want to do with your land, whether not business, whether not farming, whether not industry, anything you want to do, Africa provide. Your community go work with you, they go build your house for you. Food day. Gold everywhere. I don't read to now for here before. I read from Sheikh Anta Diop's Pre-Colonial Africa. Explain to you how when people first reached Ghana, when they came to Africa, how they saw the courts of Ghana, or how people dress, even dog they wear gold, bling bling. I read down here, not be say they say. I read facts of how we live, because everything belongs to everybody. If you want gold, go wear gold, they go take. So nothing you want tell African man that time to make and go work for Europe or America or for, so they have to steal us by force. And only that time working was manual work. So the best Africans to Europeans were the young Africans, strong Africans, and the women. Because why? Women go born another person. So these people help these people to steal many people from Africa. Millions of people were stolen. Today, that same agreement is still on ground. That's why they can't put anything in Africa to help the best of Africans. If you are the best doctor in Africa, your dream and your potential cannot be met in Africa. To become the doctor that you are meant to be, you must leave Africa. By yourself, nobody will carry you. Musician, if you be, imagine if you did for Nigeria, you be robotics engineer. And you can't get talent as this robotics engineer. What are you going to do in this country? Where's the investment to keep you in this country? The money is supposed to invest for your field, they don't go take and buy babe. Not me who talk and the girl come outside online, come show Baba Nyash. Now remember, I said the Africa's richest Nyash was put online. Talk say they buy a $2 million condo. This one. You know if you put that kind of money for research, they don't do that one. Nobody's gonna not live in a life, but now yeah, they carry all this money now. So where's the investment in these people, in this advanced field of research and development? We go keep young people for their country. We go give them national identity, national pride. They do it. So now the best Africans must, since the agreement, everybody is running away. And not be say Africans, we they run from Africa, nobody can't tell anybody that one. And they tell everybody, just say as I talk, our education, put us for where we need today consciously to understand, say our talent is tied to our national development. When Africans leave Africa to Europe and America, we are only following our resources. Now our resource we follow is a spiritual connection. It's a spiritual connection. Even for this Nigeria who then they go talk say governors they collect money, then they spend down well. Local government they collect money, then they spend down well. The president himself, they say we should ask our governors. We should ask our governors what are they doing? As if it's not the job of the federal government to regulate these things. When the governors collect money, they don't spend down well. If they come every month, come collect money, you don't go ask them to account for the last one. Who is asking them to account for the last one where they collect? Who they account for the last one where they collect? Waiting be the not be the federal government they control police, not be the federal government they control army. All the security institutions in this country, DSS, everything is under federal government control, EFCC, everything. So if governors are corrupt using state funds, not the government, federal government alone, so who suppose they address these people on behalf of Nigerians? Nobody is on the side of the people of this country. Everybody don't abandon Nigerians. And I still want to make Nigerians abandon themselves. And the sad part, they say majority of Nigerians believe una. The few Nigerians will not believe una and will turn them to enemy because they refuse to abandon themselves. Which government, this president, every president, tinubu or everybody, Obasanjo, everybody enter and they shit on the poor man. Now the rich people of this country, they benefit from the corruption of this country. And the president go enter and say, okay, we want fight subsidy. We want to transform Nigeria. We want to sacrifice Nigeria. We want Nigeria to want people to sacrifice for Nigeria. The hardship. They go to the hardship. Only poor people, they go through the hardship. One rich man, I shout last week, hey, all this money I have is not enough. All this money I have, all these billions is not enough. When I carry more money, give him a boy again in the name of saving, they give him the crude the way he wants. Because he cannot afford to go and buy in the open market on his own. He cannot afford it, Mr. Richest Man. Nigerian government carry money, give her, but no money to pay lecturers. We ask for 500,000 naira increase, and they give us 70,000. What to be 70,000 naira when if you buy a bag of rice and people, all those NLC people can't stand up and they do like this. Hey. You know why? Because nobody in NLC is on minimum wage. You know, that's why. They don't say that 70,000 means their own money they up already will go up more. Not be really because of waiting 70,000 fee do. Because what you should fight for that cost of living. I say 70,000 richer. That's why I say I don't believe in minimum wage. Only maximum wage must be this country. If MOP see chance, now maximum wage we could declare. Maximum. And the maximum wage in Nigeria cannot be more than 10%, 10 times the minimum wage. Nobody can earn more than 10 times of the minimum wage. Nigeria will put the law. So if you be chairman, CEO of company, you dey earn 50 million. That means say your minimum wage for that company must be 5 million. You know if you dey earn 50, make somebody dey on 70,000. You see? That's how we get the poor people to make some money in this country. Because the elders are selfish and greedy. Because the elders are selfish and greedy. We go tie ourselves to them knee. Nobody speaks for the Nigerians. If to say this country, as President Tinubu enter, he said to fight this subsidy and the shortages what they experience for this country, he declared 70% increment on taxes, on the capital interest rates tax on the rich. Say any interest when they make from their capital money when they put for bank, any money they make from bank, so all those their fixed deposit, all those their banking, all those their bonds, all those their stocks, which just they fixed, so they collect, bring when they do any work, all those houses where they collect rent, where they already put the investment, then they do anything, you know, they bring out money, all those kind of investment, you just say, okay, 70% tax increment on all of those kind of investments. Capital gains, another 70%. Say, Ekowo Yiwa. Hammer there, say anybody who don't collect subsidy for Nigeria. Any oil company where they operate, both marketer, upstream, downstream, extra 50% increment in tax. Where you go one top, now they for subsidy, and even cause the yawa, increase all their tax by 50%. Look, all the marketers say, okay, we don't want to know whether they do the subsidy fraud, or not be they do the subsidy fraud, or fine everybody. Fine, boa, like $3 billion fine on the industry. Boa. Shey una think say all those rich people no come protest? Shey una think say all the rich men in Nigeria, then now war, not be protest. Civil war. Civil war now go happen. Immediately, all of them go, war, that president no go last 2 weeks. They can't do the same, equivalent of the same, increase the price of everything by over 300%. Since I say, when I do my birthday, I did my birthday, my 40th birthday, January last year. Yeah. This year I turned 41. I turned 40 January last year. The money where I take buy drink for my birthday last year, where I take give over 300, 400 people drink, where they drink, everybody drink till they die. That same money this year, I know if they can buy drink, do party for 20 of my friends when we go beach. I no fit use them buy drink for 20 of my friends. 20. That at the high end, though. Low end, don't call, go look food where people want chop. The prices, transportation, people want enter bus. My musicians won't come rehearsal. When they show me how much they gas increase their money of rehearsal. Everything is exponentially high. Now we they pay the price for the crimes where other people commit. Now poor people they pay the price of the crime where the rich Nigerians commit. What did poor people of Nigeria benefit from the subsidy fraud? What did we benefit? They now build one school with the money. I mean, they give away on our agents they do online. I be the benefit when Nigerians benefit. When I say we must pay this price for the people who do the fraud, we do everything. They are working, still enjoying the money, living in their big houses, owning on their big all the gains of their crime. But that's make the people where they pay the price. When I put this kind of pain on top, when they quiet, when they no protest. So who will come fight for poor man? If you know, as now they irresponsible to fight for now young people, fight for poor people, talk for them, make the country conducive. President come outside. I don't understand. He said, let the poor breathe. How has any policy where this government don't make? So if you watch TV now, you see say all the rich people, when they call any senator, all these businessmen say, just give the president time. His policies are going to bring fruition. His policies. Which they won't talk before, because their class is protected now. Their class, these rich people, these privileged Nigerians, are not the ones that are paying the price for the crimes that they have committed. This president and his administration shield them, protect them, and put the problem and the pain on the people. So it's easy for them to come outside and say, yeah, of course. With under 20 years of suffering like this, under this policy, things will become like Jonathan time again. Yes. That's why they say the working class and poor people of Nigeria must get sense. All this noise people they make for this country today say Nigeria no good. Now they hear me still. I set my alarm for this thing, for something. Are you guys still there? Yeah, good. This alarm don't let me even lose which I won't talk just now. So yeah, anyway, Nigerians don't see say nobody dey fight for them, nobody dey on their side. The interest, the business interest of the rich people now they guide every government. That's why I want people to understand, Nigerians, you need to just be protesting in a vacuum. They need to understand which thing that they fight for and against. Many Nigerians still think say many of these businessmen get problem with government. How? Now that dangote matter last week, let me know say Nigerians don't understand the relationship between the rich people of this country and the government. They are one and the same. So sometimes they get internal quarrel. There can be internal quarrel. Like friends will fight themselves. Their fight not be our fight. Yes, thank you. And they talk about Jonathan time. So that's why we working class and poor people of this country and people who in Nigeria better must begin to give ourselves brain. We need to give ourselves sense. The way these people they talk, and they talk all the time. Nigeria don't hard, Nigeria no good, Nigeria don't hard, Nigeria no good. You go think say that today, now the thing just they happen. Say, hey, you don't see this kind of dollar before. See the way dollar be, see dollar price, see the way this price be, see the way that price be. When dollar was 1 naira to $1, say, hundreds of millions of Nigerians were still suffering. When dollar was 10 naira to $1, tens of millions of Nigerians suffering. Still, education was not working. Transportation was not working. No lights. When dollar was 50 naira to $1, there was no lights, there was no water, there was nothing, insecurity. Now they know now they talk Boko Haram all this. Before when we small now, communal clash they call on that time constantly. If a Modakeke, Igbo versus Hausa, Hausa versus Igbo, every week, bloodshed all over Nigeria. I never see one time for Nigeria with that kind of thing happen. So I want people to understand also because what are we fighting for? So we want this system to change. Ni Abu we just want to make things better for we where they do guy man for town. Like before. But make everybody still suffer the way they suffer. Because not be when dollar become 1,006. Now all of us they suffer. Now no light. Not be now they stop to they give us light. Now water no day. Now road no good. I mean, because food costs now, where we buy the food before? Now because we buy the food easy before, I mean, because you carry 200 bay, enter supermarket, you go load. You don't think say, you get some Nigerians who never see 200 bay before for their life. How many Nigerians don't enter supermarket before for this country? I don't see very few. I don't just see Nigerians who don't enter supermarket, go buy something for themselves, reach 20 million. Make the court show anywhere. I say Nigerians, out of the 200 million waiting for this country, Nigerians who don't enter supermarket, all this ShopRite, all this. How many places even day? First of all, how many places this kind of supermarket day? But because now they touch us. What they happen to the poor people of this country for over 60 years? Don't they touch on a small? And I need to work harder to feel show off. The dengue pose no easy like before again. Abi? So we must know what they fight for. So now, Nigerians, we want to move out of the country where they move, where they japa, where they. Our elders don't make our country in a way where we say we are welcome all over the world. They are happy that only the best Nigerians can live. Only the best Africans, because of their agreement with Oyibo be that they will always supply the European economy with the best of us. So any of us will get those great talents. but they special, very easily to travel. Any of us we get small money, we don't advance in self, you can travel. We don't go school, you can travel. It's easy. You can sell your things. You can. Those are the people that are traveling. Young African people cannot see the world. Europeans can come to Nigeria, do visa on arrival. Even African countries don't want to see African children. Only Kenya now say visa is free, visa free. Anybody can come, anybody can. At least the best of my knowledge. And who will they for ECOWAS? If we move around West Africa, only West Africa. To go Egypt, to go Libya, to go any other African country like Ethiopia, to go South Africa, to go all these countries are stress for Africans. We are not allowed to even see our own continent. Europeans can come to Nigeria and do visa on arrival. They can go anywhere they like, do visa on arrival. Young Europeans go backpack, they can see the whole world, travel around. They will say because Nigerians are criminals. They will say Nigerians are criminals, that's why they know they welcome, that's why they don't know if you get visa. Which kind of stupid story be that? How could I hear this kind of concept too? They go say investors are welcome in Africa. Foreign investors can come to Africa. Meaning Europeans, please come. The same people when they say Nigeria welcome to Africa, they'll say Nigerian people are criminals. Why investors they come where criminal be? If Nigerians cannot travel because we be criminal, we do Yahoo, internet fraud, this, fraud that. How come investors they come our country? The headquarters of the criminals, the headquarters of the fraudsters. Yet they will bring their investors. Investors they come meet criminal. When we know in this was like everybody they commit crime. Every demographic in the world commits crime. There are no people that are not committing crime in this world. No group will know they commit crime for this world. No nationality will know they commit crime in this world. But why is now we Africans, Nigerians, they go label with crime? We say we'll come carry the complaint and I say, hey, no, the only reasons why Nigerians cannot travel is because our elders no portray us in the right image. It is the criminality of our politicians, not we the people. Not the small Yahoo boys, nothing. Now they make any country. Imagine that kind of UAE. Could they insult Nigerians? They ban Nigerians. Imagine. Because they get things for their country where we no get. So they know say if you come their country, those things will make you want stay. They know say we dey find those things where we no get. And our elders are not ready to train us to build it ourselves or to have it at all. If Nigeria be country we get the things where any other country get, nobody go want deny us. Nobody can tell us anything. We will go anywhere we would like at any time we would like. The only reason Nigerians when they go anywhere where they like, now because the elders of this country refuse to make Nigeria conducive. You understand? It is the lack of investment by these people in our country. Now it make it hard for Nigerians to travel anywhere. It is not the criminality of some vague Nigerians. Not be vague Nigerians. Say somebody na thief somewhere. They do one thing somewhere. Because everybody. And I don't hear of the name Benny Madoff. Go and Google Benny Madoff. How much Benny Madoff steal? All your Nigerian Yahoo boys combined never see that money. I know say Nigerian Yahoo boys the life is say they be big men. They do. If they gather all of them from time immemorial, when they start their fraud, when they gather all the fraud money they don't thief, he no reach the money where Benny Madoff thief. Yet, we are the criminals. Now we get mafia. Now we get mafia. You don't think that the mafia is the national identity of of Italians? Cosa Nostra. Who criminal passed that one? Yakuza, Chinese triads, Crips, Bloods, Irish mob, Russian mafia are endless. You see, this time when they say hush puppy chop money, I say hush puppy are all in cronies. Everybody should add all of them crime together. He no rich penny made of money. Wait, thief. One man, that's one American fraudster. Let's not discuss the banking system of America, how much the American banks and bankers in 2008, global financial crisis, $10 trillion, $10 trillion motherfucking dollars disappear. Who won't thief that kind of money? So don't let people deceive you. Whatever will they go through as Africans, they shackle our feet. This is shackles here to keep Africans away from the world so that we don't follow our resources. They don't say our resources now we get spiritual attachment. There's a spiritual attachment. Yeah. We know they migrate for Africa. I don't talk about escape. I don't talk about before. We are following our resources. Because those resources are supposed to give us those things what we need here. And certain people don't pack them, go put for Igbo land. It is only natural that we follow our resources. So make una tell those bastards for UK. Say if they don't want to make African migrants, they come their country again. Make they tell their country to stop taking our resources and working with African descendants of slavers to steal our resources. The moment Europe and America, the West, the moment the Europeans lay their hands off the resources of African people, that is the last day they will see an African in their continent, in their country, anywhere where they did. I repeat, the day Europeans lose interest in African resources, Africans will lose interest in Europe. You know, we need to tell people to get the shackles off our feet. These politicians need to free African people, body and mind. They use our wrong education and entrap our mind, and they use their wrong policy to entrap our body. So that young African people cannot see the world the way it really is. So that these lies and still they oppress us can remove from our body. Anyway, thank you very much for joining live. You know, Aluta continua.